we may be given equations that are not in y equals mx plus b form. We may have to manipulate them first. So if you just want to graph them by plotting the y-intercept and then counting the slope, they have to be in this y equals mx plus b form first, because you would start at 0b and then count the slope of m. So in number 1, write the equation in slope-intercept form and graph the equation. So when we look at this, we can't look at this and say y equals mx plus b because we have -2 times y. So we can't say the slope is 3 and the y-intercept is -8. We have to get y all by itself first. So the way we do that is, if we have -2 times y, we divide each side by -2, and that will undo that -2 times the y. So we end up with y equals, well, when you divide this whole side, every term, by -2, 3x divided by -2 is a -3/2 x, and then -8 divided by -2, because you divide every term by -2, is a +4. So now we have y equals mx plus b, and then we can plot the b, the 0, 4, and count the slope from that point. So we can count the point 0, 4, or plot it. And then from that point, a slope of -3/2. Remember, that's down 3 to the right 2. And we can plot it that way. So then if we connect those together, gives us that line. Okay, on part B, we have 3x minus 4y equals 24. That one's a little bit trickier. We want to get the y value all by itself. So we have to get rid of the 3x and get rid of the -4. So we get rid of the 3x first by subtracting 3x on both sides. So -4y equals, I'm going to put the -3x term first because that'll keep like the mx plus b idea form going. And then to get rid of that -4, this equation is now like that first one where we divided by -2. Now we're going to divide by -4. And if we do that, we get y equals a -3x divided by -4 is +3/4 times x. And then 24 divided by -4 is a -6. So we would start at the y-intercept at 0, -6. So we start down here. And then a slope of 3/4. The rise is 3. And the run is 4. So up 3 to the right 4. And if we connect those with our line using our ruler, we have our linear graph there. Okay, so number 2, similar question. Pause the video and see if you can get those two answers. Remember to get y equals mx plus b. So pause the video, and here's the answers. So on part A, you have to add the 2x first, and then divide by the 4. A lot of students miss this part right here. This is probably one of the most missed things with questions like this. When you take 2x divided by 4, the answer is not 2. 2 divided by 4 is a half. A lot of students say 2 there because they get confused with 2 divided by 4. They just say 2, but it's really 1/2. So just be careful there. And then -16 divided by +4 is a -4. So we start at -4 on the y-axis, and then count up 1 to the right 2 to keep us on that line. And then the last one, To get y equals, we have to add the 18 first, and then divide by 3. On this one, negative 6x divided by 3 is negative 2x. And then 18 divided by 3 is positive 6. So we start up here at 0, 6, and a slope of negative 2. We count down 2 to the right 1. Remember that when m is negative 2, we look at that as negative 2 divided by 1, which means down 2 to the right 1. So that's how you manipulate equations in order to graph y equals mx plus b form.